23 years old. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I've been living in Costa Rica for 6, going on 7 months now.
Okay. And when did culture shock hit you?
Culture shock hit me probably at the 3-month marker, about 3 months into my time in Costa Rica. And I didn't realize what it was at first. I just knew I was experiencing a series of up and downs. I'd go out and
like
one
emotional.
day, I'd go out and one day I'd be living life, it was great, loving it, and then the next day I'd be frustrated and angry because the bus driver is stopping in the middle of the route to pull over and buy groceries from the fruit stand.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm trying to go to work, I'm going to be late going to work. So vamos, aren't you supposed to be working too? Come on, let's go, what are you doing? And so I'd be frustrated. It wasn't until maybe a week or so of those roller coaster days that I realized it was culture shock.
Yeah.
And so I went back to my TESOL form. They had a little handout, my TESOL binder, and sure enough, right there, 3 months into it, the average person experiences culture shock.
Yeah.
And so knowing it was a little bit easier to deal with when I knew it was culture shock. It wasn't just me being crazy. Knowing that it was culture shock made it a lot easier to deal with.
Okay, that's good. So the knowledge of the facts of like, okay, 3 months and culture shock and this is a normal thing or whatever.
Right.
Was
and
helpful.
then I started, knowing it wasn't just me, I started talking to my friends, and sure enough, they were experiencing some of the same difficulties that I've been experiencing.
And those were people that had come at about the same time as you and
most of them. A month or two difference maybe, but a lot of them were right along the same time as I was.
So what were some of the things that helped you deal with it? You said one was just the fact of knowing.
Just knowing definitely helped. I forced myself to go out and experience the culture that had enticed me so much to come to Costa Rica in the first place. I planned weekend trips. I'd go to the mountains, I'd go to the beach. On weekdays, I'd force myself to go out with friends. This is why I'm here, not going to work with the crazy bus drivers in the rain. So that made
at least you didn't have one where you were walking in the rain, and usually bus drivers will stop even if you're not at the official bus stop. If it's raining and it's pouring, especially if you're a girl, they'll stop and get you. So I flagged the bus driver, and not only did he not stop, but he swerved so that he hit a puddle and it drenched me.
Very nice.
Right when I was going through culture shock. Very exciting.
On your way to work.
Yes.
Surround yourself with people that make you feel good. Positive people, people that make you smile, because it's going to be those people that see you through your roughest days. Allow yourself to have those bad days, because I know I felt in the beginning incredibly guilty, because here I am in a foreign country, traveling, supposed to be having the time of my life, and I'm having bad days. I just want to sit home, watch Netflix all day.
Yeah.
And it would make me feel so guilty.
Or you could just eat pizza on your bad days and everything's better.
Yeah. But you're not vacationing, you're not traveling all the time, you're living, you're working abroad. You're gonna have bad days, and it's natural, everybody does, so. And
I really like that you mentioned, like, if you want to stay home, just stay home. You don't have to feel like you need to go out all the time. Right. Thank you for talking to me. Bye!
Bye. I used to go to roller coaster, to the theme parks every weekend.
Really?
Yes, in Florida.
She lived in Orlando.
Universal, Disneyland. Come on, I haven't been on a roller coaster in
Did you
6
hear about
months.
what happened in Orlando with the roller coaster?
No, what happened?
It fell. One of the cars
Are you
came off
kidding me?
Seriously?
With people on it?
Yes.
Oh my
died.
Which one? Was this recently?
Yes, like
I'm never going on a
2
roller
weeks
coaster again.
ago. Google it.
Alright. That was a pleasant sound.